So I kind of have a secret long-term goal. And I've had this since probably my teens. I haven't successfully did it yet. My secret goal is to not give a fuck. But I mean, in many ways, I have achieved this because I do everything that I want to do, and I'm very nonconformist. I don't answer to anybody. I work a lot doing what I want to do. Not quite at the point that it's sustainable yet, but I will be eventually, as long as I keep going. Um, so there's that, the practicalities of it. But when I say I don't want to care, I mean, I suppose emotionally. I want to be completely unfeeling because I care too fucking much. And I have always cared too fucking much about people and their bullshit. And there's a lot of people with a lot of bullshit, and I seem to attract all of them. And I'm just tired of it. But I just can't achieve that level of not giving a fuck. You know, I want to say to the people that are currently in my life, I don't care, you know, or fuck you, and not care about the repercussions of that, of which there would be many. But it seems unobtainable. I don't know, and I've tried, and sometimes in the heat of the moment I have achieved it, but it never lasts. Um, Sometimes you just want to say like the most horrible, fucking heinous shit to some of these people because most people live their lives without knowing consequence, without understanding how their behavior impacts the world around them. And the people that I have in my life, that would be very much the case. And you have to wonder the merits of helping them understand consequence because ultimately it doesn't change the past, does it? Um, and things are different now, so it may not necessarily happen in the future, so you're not really preparing for that either. But I would still like to be able to not give a fuck. I would love to be able to say and do as I wish and feel, not feel bad about that. And that's been my secret goal. And I'm not sure I'll ever achieve it, and I'm not sure that I want to achieve it because I know that it's not healthy. But I just wish I could be like everybody else and just fucking do whatever, go from A to B to C to D, and they're so much happier for it. And there's no God anyway, and there's no afterlife. So they'll have lived their lives to the full and had a lot of interesting relationships and a lot of exploits and adventures and all that good shit that you write stories about. Uh, Me though, nah. Everything that I do, I've had to do myself. And there's strength in that, but it's also limiting. You know, it takes a lot of will and it takes a lot of effort and resources to do everything by yourself. So, for example, if I wanted to go to a particular forest, I love to go to different forests at the other end of the country. You know, that's a whole thing. Like, I have to set aside a lot of time for that. I have to plan my commute. I have to gather up money to do that. I have to look at the weather. I have to figure out what I'm eating. Um, I have to square it off with people that I have appointments or arrangements with. Um, I need to figure out, I need to work before I go, work really hard so that I can afford to miss a week or whatever it is to go away. So if you do that with other people, maybe somebody drives in the group, or somebody does food and then the other people do other shit, and so on and so on and so on. It becomes much easier to play as a team than it does as an individual. And I've been an individual my whole time. Then there's the like emotional and social aspect of it all. Because if you're doing everything yourself, it's very draining. It's like taxing, especially for somebody like me, who doesn't find that stuff easy to begin with. Even if I have like a bad experience on commute, or like I get into an argument with somebody or somebody else, it doesn't matter. It all just kind of taints the whole experience for me. I mean, I'm driven enough to get through it, but it's a lot. It's all a lot, and you might be in bad headspace to begin with, so you kind of have to build up to it in the first place. So it's a lot, and it's not a lot when you play as a team. It's very simple. It's just resource management. So these fucking people who don't know consequence get to go through life and do whatever the fuck they want and have a great time. Go put it on their profile, their fucking Tinder profiles. Ooh, I went to fucking Madagascar last weekend with my friends and we got really hammered. Fucked a whole bunch of boys and then went on a nature trail. It was really great. Living life to the max. Adventure time. Fucking twats. But yeah, everybody's got it so easy. So easy. So easy being basic. Be a basic bitch. Because it's fucking easy. And be rich too, because that helps as well. Lots of opportunities when you're fucking rich.